Allow me to share with you the performance of the Finger Lakes Community College men's team and the Jack and Jill team at the spring competition of 2016 at State University of New York Cobleskill. The purpose of this is to serve as a record of the performance and to provide some commentary about improving technique. Men's crosscut, a 6-person relay. A little bit too much pressure on the backside caused it to stall and buckle. Precious splits of seconds lost. Again, not running at level causes the saw to hang up. Good handoff, good start.
Back pressure.
Perfect. Everyone.
On to the men's team bow saw relay. 1 cut per person.
All right.
Big breath.
Timers, clear your watches. Contestants, this is your cadence. 3, 2, 1, go!
Whole saw.
Bow saw technique. Smooth, run it level in the cut. Don't rock it, don't wobble the frame. Set it up, and being careful not to make too small a cookie. Whoops. The restart costs precious seconds. This should be a combination of upper arm motion and shoulder motion imparted by good full leg action. Combination of upper body and arm seems to be the best. A little bit too much arm there. Careful on the handoff. Deliberate, set it up right and don't have to move it. There's a good combination of body motion and arm motion.
Contestants, this is your cadence. 3, 2, 1, go!
Jack and Jill crosscut.
Good.
Nice level run, no wrapping. Could have been more straight in the cut. You don't want to run a diagonal if you can avoid it. Move with the saw to maintain alignment. Good handoff, good start. Good run, good run. Consistent with their performance throughout the entire competition. Jack and Jill bow saw. Nice, smooth, straight cut. Good, so a little bit of wrap there. Keep it straight back. Don't wrap it. And how many times have you heard whole saw? Use the whole thing. There's 42 inches of blade there. A little bobble there. Deliberate setup and avoid this precious splits of seconds lost. There's nice motion on that one. Keep that frame steady in the cut.
R1 near one.
Little more pressure, you got it. Shoot up. Come on, little more pressure.
Don't anticipate the cut all the way through.
All the way.
Careful at the end not to bang into the cookie. You break it right off and then have to recut that tab. Just ease up just a little bit on the final thrust.
Back pressure, back pressure. Smooth it out, smooth it out. Whole saw, whole saw.
Good, Bree. Go. Good play, Bree. You got it. Good. Go.
Come on, Jake. Back pressure, whole body.
Come on. Go.
Go.
All right.
Another fine run.
Contestants, this is your cadence. 3,
The endurance crosscut event will be crosscut to hell with the men's teams 6 cookies. Practice, practice, practice. Smooths it out, run it level, dropping the shoulders as you start to pull often causes the rakers to hang. You want to get it moving, keep it smooth, and don't rock it too much. Jack and Jill endurance crosscut. Turned out this run, the pair completed 6 cookies. They were only supposed to complete 4. Level saw. Good quick starts. However, had to run it over again. 4 cookies. Note the very quick, sure starts. These 4 cuts were actually completed in 2 seconds less than the 4 cuts in the 6 cookie operation. 22. They know they did really well on this one. It was 22 seconds for 4 cuts.
Contestants, this is your cadence.
It's a relay. 6 individuals starting off with the axe throw. If you stick it, the next person runs the chainsaw. If you miss, you've got to throw the axe again until it does stick. Trouble throughout, attempting to get a clear shot with the video. People keep moving in the line of fire. And you can't position yourself in the optimum manner. Single buck. On to the bow saw option.
Down in front! Down in front! Down in front!
Here we have spectators blocking the camera view. Live with it. Not the finest chop you'll see. We had a horrible stick here, yanked the stand right out of its spikes. Got rattled a little bit, fell off. More spectator problem. Fell off again. Slightly wider footholds might help that. It's possible to put wings on the end of the log to stand on.
Dig! Dig! And there goes FLCC.
And the final leg of this is a race with a choker chain. Hook the log, drop it off, run back, and hit the bell. Fast-moving, fascinating thing to watch. And a miss. You got to go throw it again, and again, and again, and again. What's going on here? Finally, we get it. In the meantime, the 3rd person is in process on the other team. Pressure's on. Concentration. Axe throw. Relax. Focus. And we get it then. On to the chainsaw. Single buck. Wedge to open the kerf so the saw doesn't bind as much as it might.
All right, so even with having to stick the accident, FLCC flying through those events right now into the underhand chop.
Underhand chop. Good reach on that swing. Max is a great chopper. Catriona with the choker chain, leaping the hay bales, a little bit of an obstacle course. Scoop back and swat the bell, time stops.
And there they go, all right.
Standing block chop. Determined that just a day before the contest that this necessarily was one male and one female. Corrigan had not standing block chopped before, and is doing remarkably well for a new chopper. This, I believe, requires as much coordination and practice to perfect as any of the events, the standing block chop. The accuracy is critical. Luck of the draw on the wood counts a lot. Those knots appear all of a sudden. That doesn't help things out. Maintaining a consistent angle and accuracy improves any chopping event. The fire build water boil contest actually is one of the bloodiest of all. People tend to hit their hands with the cutting implements. Technique, critical here. Good sequence of hits. Hit wide there. That's extra wood cut. There's good accuracy, good pattern. Little angle error there. It's not enough.
Already transferring it over. Here comes Paul Smith. All right.
Come on, CJ.
Good swing. It's a good technique. Can't see the accuracy on the other side.
Come on, good. Come on, bud. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ.
Drive it off. Starts to wobble. You got to get that last hit right in the previous hit to have it finally break clean. Another fire build event. Red cedar. Wood varies for this event. White cedar's the best. Red cedar doesn't behave as well as the white cedar. We've used basswood, chestnut, red oak. They all behave differently. This method of producing pencils does create the fastest fire, to have nice small pieces of wood. The critical lighting of the fire. Coordination, working together, get that can on there as quickly as possible, get the fire going. A lot of space between the wood and the can, and over she goes. Pulp toss, a practice event. There's a good 4-pit, 4 counters. Got to get 48 to stay between the logs. It's a 6-person relay. Perfect throw right there. Log roll, a 6-person relay, 3 pairs, back and forth, back and forth.
Steps out. 4. Nice. 4. 5. Right here. Come on, man.
3, 2, 1, go! Pick your favorite cheer.
3-person relay, underhand chop. really the premier event. People who do Woodsmen typically love to chop. Nice wood. We must grant Cobleskill a plus for very nicely yielding aspen. Turned on a lathe to be uniform for each of the teams. This still doesn't account for irregularities in the wood itself, buried knots. Nice accuracy there. Really a little bit slow rate of fire, but the accuracy and power compensate for that. It takes several years of hard practice to become a competent chopper. A great deal of strength and just basic athletic ability is required to succeed at this.
FLCC is now on their final chopper.
Maintaining the angle and hitting the line and keeping a pattern. That was an inside hit. Not enough angle on that one. Inside hit there.
Keep going,
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Couple swings behind her, FLCC. 3, 2, 1, go!
Quarter split. Nice basswood. Again, a very good job on the part of the Cobleskill host team. Provided wood that actually split very nicely. They selected pieces without knots, forks, crotches that really make for misery if you're trying to split them in a hurry.
Rip them apart, they can't be together.
Separate them.
Separate them. Come on. Big, get big, Cat, get big.
As soon as you get 4 pieces with paint on it, dot split this is called, the next person in the 3-person sequence goes. Whether you stand them up and hit them or leave them down and hit them is a matter of choice. Good job there.
3, 2, 1.
Again, our Jack and Jill team was consistently strong throughout. You have the men's underhand chop. The Alford team has a phenomenal choppers. This gentleman is extraordinarily powerful and accurate. He's completely through just as our person makes the first turn. Third Alfred chopper is just about to finish off as our second person makes his turn. 4 years of training these gentlemen had.
Alfred stayed right off behind him. Cobleskill now playing some catch up. Here we go. Jonathan Davis, senior wildlife student.
High on the high hits there. You want to just hang the heel above the cut. And that was a perfect placement for the low hit. Middle hit not good. That's a little too high on the high hit. Good. outside. That's a good hit.
Curve, chop and root.
Come on, pull, there you go.
Nice swing, nice reach, good extension, bang.
This is your
Blasted
cadence.
through.
3, 2, 1, go!
Get a split started, move to the other quarter.
Hit him up.
Good choice, good accuracy. If you're confident you can hit it when it's down, it saves a lot of time. You don't have to stand it up. There's an excellent performance there. Well done.
FLCC's calling, they are done. Wow.
Nice job, guys.
Don't touch the wood until after the judge confirms that all 4 pieces have paint on them and are completely apart. The awards ceremony.
Only 4 points ahead of Paul Smith. Alfred State,
When they announce second place, you know who's won. And
13 points.
FLCC, Jack and
the Finger Lakes Community College Jack and Jill team did a phenomenal job throughout. Earned the trophy.
Jill.